Hi there, all you lovely Capricorns. And this is your tarot reading for the dates of April 30th through May 6th. You have some cool cards here going on. You are the Empress. So you have money and you're lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. So it's a very person that has wise counsel, does wise counsel for others. And above you in the near future is the Ace of Cup card, and cups always pretty much go with emotions. So it's an opportunity, falling in love or the resurgence of relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home perhaps. Ace of Cups, like the chalice picture. Somebody wants to branch out in new untried areas, and the future, not just the near future, is Queen of Coins, or Queen of Earth. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible person. It's like when they're met with a challenge, they know what to do. They do, it's one thing at a time, and then when that's done, they take on the next challenge, and then they always are making good, solid decisions, for not only for themselves, but for people around them. And the outcome is the Two of Wands cards. Yeah, it could be the heralding of a new contract, new partnerships, and the idea that you've come into your own. You've come into your own, so you have enough havingness to help other people. And again, the recent past has to do with what it's called here, the Ego card. Or I think false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. But that is in the past. And I will look at more I have somebody out there who wants to help people, and they want to know if they're making the right decisions and going in the right direction. And I'm supposed to ask, how does it feel? Does it feel right? I'm supposed to tell you that you always make very wise decisions. If you want to heighten your intuition, and that's what the Ace of Cups of cards is calling, without using anybody else to help you do that, you just kind of do a reflective state. So meditation, but it's just a reflective state, and you sit there for a while and you put your mind on something else. Maybe you wash dishes, or you go spend time out in nature with your mind on something else, so your mind is wandering. It's cleared, and then your ideas come to you, and you've already done that in the past anyway, and I'm reminding you to look at where you have done that in the past, and just remind you that of yourself of those times when you got a clear direction and it came out from out of the blue, you thought. Supposed to tell somebody that life is a prism, and that we invite other lights to dance with us. that speaks of energy that everybody has. That's my interpretation of what I just said, that there's light beings, and then you look at their colors and you look to see if that matches, your idea of what a pretty prism looks like. Prism, P-R-I-S-M. And if you feel like you're draining your energy, you need to look at keeping some on reserve for yourself. Looks like that you're not one of those people that asks for help, so nobody either, it's not your habit to ask for help, and people don't see you as somebody who asks for help, so they're not asking you how you're doing and if you need help. And then from the Supreme Being, I'm to say that money is not everything. You know how we know it's not everything? Because there's no possible way of taking it with you from this world to the other side. And that hints at the value. It's just, and of course, the meaning associated with in the present time is people that have bodies now want to be in comfort, obviously. So, if money isn't really, it's the old adage, if this is the last day on the planet, what would you do it? How would you use it so wisely? And would you make any changes? That kind of shows you that the direction that you want to head down. That means it helps you reprioritize. If you feel like, for instance, if you feel like you want to move near the water, then if this was the last day on the planet and you definitely had the money, why wouldn't you buy someplace near the water? And again, money's not everything, so what if you can't get it at the rate that you wanted to get it at? You have to, it's kind of a, quality time is worth more than having to throw a few more shekels at somebody. Somebody out there wants to know if they truly can call themselves psychic, and it's kind of like this. If you're a successful person and you had a hunch about what project to put your attention on, then yeah, you definitely, there's more psychic people walking around on the planet than we're going to go, yeah, that person's psychic, that person's psychic, that person's psychic. And of course you can develop it the more you use it. The only thing that everybody is psychic. That's a part of us that we have. That's the magical part of us associated with our spirit. We've had it from other lives, and it continues on. The psychics out there have a unique agreement with the Supreme Being, the ones that are here, the light workers, to help. there's so much energy on that word that nobody really wants to use it, because it's not, as we know, this field is for special people who know why they're doing it. They don't have to ask why they're doing it. They know. So as far as, there's curiosity about that. And so people might just want to know why, if you're intelligent people and you have college degrees, or why don't you do that? Well, we have done that. I know plenty of books that I've read about light workers who set off on sailing in this direction, and the winds sent them over here instead. For example, I went to chiropractic school with full intention of becoming a chiropractor, doctor of chiropractic. But then my mother died, and then that just wasn't going to happen, because I wanted to stay in California. At that time, was living in Northern California. And I felt the necessity of working on my relationships, and that sent me over here. And then I moved to Reno, and then I'm, fully devoted to my spiritual path, and I very, very much enjoy it, and I am very aware of the supreme being of God, God's intervention to go. You were on the wrong path. I didn't want you to be a doctor of chiropractic, so I sent you over here instead, Karen, because you were going to find more fulfillment and you could help more people this way instead. And I know God knows what He's doing. So thank you so much for being a kind audience. I hope this tarot reading helped you and brought you, illuminated your path. And I really have so much fun and joy working with you. May you have a blessed day and a blessed week. Bye-bye.